So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. One of the world's great city rivalries. The Milan derby. Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. And he's had it nicked away. Gattuso. Now it's Zielinski. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Terrific header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zanetti, he's on it, can he get away? Oh, super ball! Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Here comes the cross.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Zanetti. Akanji. Carlos Augusto. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Thuram! Thuram! That's another chance! That's a half-decent try. Now it's Kaka. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Akanji. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. That has not gone well. And it's Zielinski. DiMarco. DiMarco puts big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Can he get on the end of this? Akanji. DiMarco. Calhanoglu. And it's Damian. Swung over. DiMarco.
Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Zanetti. Calhanoglu. Zanetti has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Damian. Carlos Augusto. Akanji. Calhanoglu. Kaka. Hullet. Zanetti, who does have an assist to his name. Zanetti running with the ball. Spread it left.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Thuram, great ball and he's in here. And it's Zanetti. Climbs up big! Well, that is remarkable.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Damian. Now DiMarco. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, it's Pirlo. Pirlo's cross. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Couldn't squeeze it through. It's run loose here. No way through there. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Aviati punts it upfield. DiMarco. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Cross needs to be good. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's a lovely exchange. Zielinski, well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without complication. And he's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Quality ball. And here's Kaka. Pirlo. He's gone for goal! And he thumps it clear.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
DiMarco. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That's an excellent interception. Aviati gets rid without sophistication. He's got full. And he's there to get it away. And it's DiMarco. Zielinski. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Driving forward. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Brilliantly cut out. And Martinez!
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Thuram. That has ended up in no man's land. Gives it back. Batasagi does well to get it back. Akanji. Carlos Augusto. Now it's Martinez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now. And he's on his way! Can he finish? There's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
All-84esimo minuto, numero 7.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Who saw this coming? Milan have come back from the very brink. And that is a little undercooked. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Delivers the ball. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. We are into overtime. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Well, Peter,
Thuram! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Thuram. Thuram. He's on it, can he get away? Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Zanetti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Tries a deft little ball. Fire chance for a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And Hullet! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Serves up across. DiMarco is there, and he can get that clear. Bartesaghi knocks it into space. Kaká. Kaká's cross. Corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. Pirlo's cross. Darmian with the clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Pirlo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really on
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's cut it out. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Out towards the flank. Can he get on the end of this? That's good play. Delivers the ball. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way. Thuram!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Calhanoglu.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that is expertly dealt with. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Thinks about the shot. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are...
And Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Kaka. Çalhanoğlu. Thuram. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Thuram. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Martinez. Tomori charging forward, the ball at his feet. Tries to play it through. DiMarco. He's a sharp little... Shapes to shoot! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking to play him in. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a little off target. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Martinez getting this one clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Kaka! What a hit. The save was firm.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's a goal kick. Probing pass. Can he latch on to this? Thuram gets into a good position. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And we're off again. Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Fired deep towards the back post. Zielinski. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Pull it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Oh, that's delightful. It's a good... Gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Some good work on the right flank here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's their second corner of the game. Darmian gets it clear. And it's Otto. This looks promising. He rises! It's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Al 60° minuto, numero 13.
So is this the start of a comeback? DiMarco. It's been cut out, well played. Gattuso. Well, that looks a decent ball. He might be in here! And the finish! Yes! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 63° minuto, numero 7.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
He's going for goal! That's got him rattled. Now it's Hullet. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. Donatoni, terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lobbed in behind. Oh, played through for the wide man. DiMarco picks it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Gattuso. Pirlo. Kaká. Hullet. Oh no, that was never going to make it. DiMarco. Calhanoglu. Donatoni. Oh, that's a key interception. DiMarco. And it's Zielinski. And it's Zielinski. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Josep Martinez gets it away. Threads one in.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Akanji. Calhanoglu tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Big chance, corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9, Kaká, lascia il campo per il numero 27, attenzione, un cambio.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Dumfries providing an outlet on... And the shot! It's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that
Numero
was beautifully
77.
done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Carlos Augusto. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Martinez. Bullish header! Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And here comes the corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he was quick to react. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.